Once upon a time in a small village in Africa called Ajofe, there lived a beautiful young girl named Wunmi. She was 22 years old with light skin, tall height and charming eyes that could make anyone smile. Wunmi was very humble and obedient. She had no parents. They died when she was little. Since then, she lived with her wicked auntie. Wunmi's auntie did not like her. The auntie was very angry because Wunmi was very beautiful and kind. Wunmi did all the house chores while her auntie's children played and did nothing. Every morning, Wunmi woke up early, swept the floor, cooked food and washed clothes, and did everything, but she did not complain. She always wore simple but clean clothes and made sure everything was neat. One day, Wunmi's auntie told her to go to the village stream to fetch water. It was a special day when no one was supposed to go there because people believed that spirits would be at the stream. But Wunmi did not ask questions. She took her water pot and went to the stream. As Wunmi walked on the path to the stream, she felt scared because it was quiet. The trees were tall and she could hear the sound of animals in the bushes. When she reached the stream, she felt cold suddenly. A woman-like masked creature jumped out from the bush and attacked Wunmi. Wunmi was very scared. She tried to run, but the creature was too fast. Just when the creature was about to harm her, the water in the stream began to glow. The river goddess appeared. She was powerful and calm. She scared the creature away and saved Wunmi's life. The river goddess told Wunmi, "Do not be afraid, Wunmi. Your pure heart has brought me here to protect you." Wunmi thanked the goddess and quickly fetched the water. When she returned to the village, everyone was amazed by her bravery. Even Prince Femi, the young, handsome, and rich prince from the neighboring village, heard about Wunmi and was very impressed. One sunny afternoon, Prince Femi decided to visit Ajofe. When he entered the village, everyone gathered to see the fine prince. He wore modern clothes, his agbada shining in the sun, and his shoes sparkling. When he reached Wunmi's auntie's house, the auntie began to pretend that she loved Wunmi very much. "Ah, Wunmi, my dear niece, come and greet the prince," she said sweetly. Wunmi came out from the kitchen, her clothes still wet from the chores she was doing. Prince Femi saw her and his heart began to beat fast. As days passed, Prince Femi and Wunmi talked more. Femi visited her every evening and they talked and laughed under the big mango tree in the compound. Wunmi's auntie smiled in front of them, but in her heart, she was planning something bad. One evening, as Wunmi walked to fetch water again, she saw her auntie talking secretly with some strangers. Wunmi could hear what they were saying, but she felt something was not right. Her heart beat fast, but she could not do anything, so she continued her walk. As Wunmi neared the stream, she thought about Prince Femi. She wondered why he was so kind and caring. She was happy, but she did not know the danger was still near. She fetched the water quickly and started to go back home. When she reached home, she saw her auntie's children playing with her new toys. She asked her auntie, Where the toys? She asked her auntie where the toys came from. But the auntie just waved her hand and said, "It is none of your business." Wunmi began to suspect something, but she said nothing. At night, Wunmi lay on her mat and thought. She wondered who sent the masked creature and why her auntie was acting strange. She could not sleep. Just as she was about to drift off, she heard a noise outside. She sneaked out of the house and saw her auntie talking with the strangers again. This time, she moved closer and heard them mention Prince Femi's name. Her heart sank as she realized her auntie was planning something bad for the prince. Wunmi's heart raised as she listened closely. She had to find a way to warn Prince Femi without alerting her auntie and the strangers. She quietly moved back to her room and waited for morning. At sunrise, Wunmi decided to go to the neighboring village to find Prince Femi. She knew it was risky, but she couldn't let her auntie's plan succeed. She told her auntie that she needed to go to the market and quickly left the house. The journey to Prince Femi's village was long, but Wunmi walked quickly, determined to reach him. When she finally arrived, she found Femi's palace and asked to see him. The guards hesitated at first, but then recognized Wunmi from the prince's stories and let her in. Prince Femi was surprised to see Wunmi so early in the morning. "Wunmi, what's wrong?" he asked, seeing the worry on her face. Wunmi took a deep breath and told him everything she had overheard. Femi listened carefully, his expression growing serious. "We need to find out what they are planning," he said, "but we must be careful." Wunmi and Femi decided to keep a close watch on her auntie and the strangers. They made a plan to gather more information without raising suspicion. Femi promised to stay vigilant and protect Wunmi. Back in Ajofe, Wunmi acted as if nothing was wrong. She continued to do her chores and followed her auntie's order. But at night, she met with Femi in secret to share what she had learned. The tension grew as they discovered that her auntie's plan was more dangerous than they had imagined. One evening, as Wunmi was sweeping the compound, she noticed one of the strangers sneaking around the house. She quickly hid and watched as he slipped a small vial into her auntie's hand. Her auntie's eyes gleamed with a sinister light as she hid the vial in her clothes. Wunmi's heart pounded. She needed to find out what was in the vial. That night, she told Femi about what she had seen. Femi suspected that it might be poison or a harmful potion meant to hurt someone, maybe even him. They decided to act fast. Femi arranged for one of his trusted guards to infiltrate the village and keep an eye on Wunmi's auntie. Meanwhile, Wunmi continued to gather her information. Days passed and the tension grew. Wunmi and Femi knew they had to act before it was too late. One evening, the trusted guard sent by Femi managed to intercept a message between the strangers and Wunmi's auntie. The guard brought the message to Femi, who immediately shared it with Wunmi. The message was revealed, and it was a plan to harm Prince Femi during a grand feast that the village would host in his honor. Wunmi and Prince Femi discovered that the plan was to poison the prince at the grand feast, using the vial given to Wunmi's auntie. The strangers had told her to add the poison to Femi's drink during the celebration. With this knowledge, they knew they had to act fast. On the day of the grand feast, the village was filled with joy and excitement. People dressed in their finest clothes, and the air was filled with music and laughter. But Wunmi and Femi were on high alert, knowing the danger that lurked. Wunmi's auntie, pretending to be sweet and loving, welcomed Prince Femi and offered him a special drink. But Femi, being cautious, did not drink it. Instead, he discreetly switched the drink with another one. Wunmi watched closely, her heart pounding. When the moment came for Femi to raise his glass for a toast, he stood up and spoke loudly. capturing everyone's attention. To the people of Ajofe, it began. I am honored to be here with you, but tonight I must reveal a terrible truth. The crowd fell silent, and Wunmi's auntie looked nervous. Femi continued. There are those among us who wish to harm others for their own gain. Wunmi's auntie has been plotting with strangers to poison me. Gas filled the air as the villagers turned to look at Wunmi's auntie. Femi guard stepped forward and presented the intercepted messages as evidence. Wunmi's auntie, realizing she was caught, tried to deny it, but the evidence was overwhelming. The villagers, shocked and angry, demanded justice. The strangers were captured and Wunmi's auntie was taken away to face punishment for her wicked deeds. Wunmi, finally free from her auntie's cruelty, stood by Femi's side, relieved that the danger was over. Prince Femi turned to Wunmi and said, You have shown great courage and strength. I am grateful for your bravery and kindness. Together we will bring peace and happiness to our people. Wunmi smiled, knowing that her struggles had finally led her to a better